Hey there, crypto and altcoin fans. Thanks for joining me here on Altcoin Radar. Today, guys, I'm going to give you guys my realistic long-term price prediction for Telcoin's TEL token. And as always, guys, if you're new to my channel and you like the content that I create, then go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up, because why not, right? And also, guys, hey, feel free to follow me on Twitter with the link in the video description down below. If you're into, altcoins and NFTs and you like to talk about them, on a daily basis, go ahead and give me a follow, because that's what I'm all about. All right, guys, so for those of you who don't know me and you're new to my channel, I am a big altcoin holder, and I've been holding on to various coins since 2016. And, I just love holding on to coins, I don't need money right now, and I'm not hard up for money, so I just hold on to my coins for the long term. And I don't plan on selling anything for at least 5 more years minimum. But what I do is I buy more coins, and if the potential ROI looks good, then I'll buy a small bag into that coin, and I'll continue to add more and more to it every time that coin dips in the future. So today, guys, you're going to see me do that kind of analysis into Telcoin today and see where I think a potential long-term price prediction would be for Telcoin, to see if it would be a good long-term investment for me or not. So guys, let's see where Telcoin could go. Now, I don't use technical analysis because technical analysis doesn't really tell where it's going to go in the long term. And when I say long term, guys, I'm talking, minimum 3 years. You're going to hold on to these coins for a minimum of 3 years. You're not really a hodler or an actual holding investor until, if you're just holding on for 6 months, you're not really holding on to anything. That's just like a trade position, pretty much. But if you're holding onto this for at least 3 years, I would say that's a good number here. Hold for at least 3 years minimum. But my price predictions here are for long-term holders, and I would consider it maybe 5 years, 10 years, somewhere along those lines. This is a long-term thing here, you guys. So let's see here. Telcoin is currently ranked at 94 on CoinMarketCap, and it's watched by a lot of people. It's a pretty popular project. It's a pretty popular coin. Its current market cap is 1.1 billion at the time of filming this video, with a volume of 19.4 million in the last 24 hours. So it's definitely being utilized. It's got a circulating supply of 54.73 billion, which is 55% of its overall max supply, which is 100 billion. 100 billion. And it's currently trading at 2 cents at the time of filming right now as well. Now, Telcoin did recently have an all-time high, and that high is about 6.5 cents, and that happened about 5 months ago from the time of me filming right now. And obviously, I think it can go a lot higher than that. You see, guys, as these coins grow more and more as time goes on, I mean, think about it. More and more money is going to be put into these markets as time goes on. They're not going to stay where they're at forever. So I personally believe that Telcoin has a potential market cap level within 5 to 10 years of, I could easily see it reaching upwards of, at least $10 billion in the long term. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see where the price point would be based on circulating supply levels to see if it could, what the potential price would be if it went up to a market cap of roughly $10 billion. We'll go with 8 billion on the low end and 10 on the high end. So obviously, guys, in 5 to 10 years, the circulating supply will not be 54.73 billion. So I like to be a conservative. I don't like to, I'm not a moon boy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this coin's going to go to $100 or anything like that, because it's not realistic. So I am going to go with a circulating supply because in 5 to 10 years, circulating supply is going to be a little bit more than where it's at right now. So for, just to be safe here and for shits and giggles, I'm going to use 70 billion as a circulating supply. Okay. So go with 70 billion. And if it went to all-time, 1,000 million billion, yep, that's 70 billion. If it went to its all-time high again at this, at 70 billion, it's going to have, it's going to have a market cap of roughly $4.2 billion, okay? Now, obviously, that's far off from where I think it could go in the long term, so we will see where it would go. So we'll take 70 billion again, and we will multiply it by, let's see if it could get to 10 cents, okay? So at 10 cents, it would have a market cap of roughly 7 billion, with a circulating supply of 70 billion. So $7 billion market cap. It's still 3 off from where I think it could go. potentially, so we'll go a little bit higher. We'll try 13 cents this time. So we'll go 70 billion, multiply it by 0.13, and we've got 9.1. Still a little low. We'll go with 15 now and see where we're at with 15. So 70 billion, and we will multiply by 0.15. Okay, so about, okay, that's a little higher than where I want to be. Just to see where we're at here, we'll go with 14 real quick. So 0.14. All right, that's more or less the number that I'm looking for that I feel comfortable with. So guys, for the sake of this video, my long-term price prediction here for this one is going to be 14 cents, okay? Now we're going to see where it would be if, you know, how much you could potentially make if you hold on to it for the long term, and, you know, see what your potential ROI would be. So at 14 cents, let's see how much you could potentially make if you invested like $5,000 into it, okay? Now, normally people are working with a lot more than $5,000. Usually when I buy into a bag, it's more than $5,000. But, you know, for most people, $5,000 is it's a good starting point. So $5,000, and we're going to divide that by 0.02, because that's how much it costs right now. So 0.02, we're going to come out with 250,000 tokens, okay? So we're going to have 250,000 tokens, and we are going to multiply that by 14 cents, so times 0.14. So within a 5 to 10 year period of holding onto this coin, you guys, you're going to come out with a $30,000 profit, or a total of, you know, $35,000, but a $30,000 profit nonetheless. And you got to remember, you're going to be adding on to this as, you know, the price dips as well. So it's probably going to be a little bit more than that too. But overall, guys, you know, within 5 to 10 years, and this is just one of your coins that you invested in for the long term, this is a good, solid ROI right here. I mean, there's not many coins or investments you can do this where you can make that much in 5 to 10 years. So, you know, $30,000 in profit off of a small $5,000 investment. I mean, $5,000 is a small investment, you guys. You know, imagine if you had 10 or 15 or 20,000, it'd be a lot more than that. So it just goes to show you can make a lot of money here. But yeah, guys, overall, long term, 14 cents, you'd come out with $30,000 profit. It's not too shabby at all, especially considering you'd have more money in other coins as well. To put it into perspective, guys, I'm currently holding, you know, 23 different coins right now, and I have been since 2016. And I don't plan on stopping. It's my retirement. So, yeah, guys, 14 cents is going to be it for the sake of this video. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up because that pretty much does it. So, but again, guys, before you guys leave, don't forget to follow me on Twitter here with the link in the video description down below. And also, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and take a minute to subscribe to the channel, you know, so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a daily basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos or chatting with me here on Twitter.